Hi, friends. Earlier this year, I attended the MIT Reality Hack in Boston, and it was so much fun. I got to meet people I've known for years online in person for the first time and made new friends. I learned so much, not just about the latest in XR technology, but about myself. MIT Reality Hack is a community run XR hackathon held at, you guessed it, MIT. The organizer's goal is to educate, empower, and enable people to be part of the XR industry. I highly recommend attending if you can. It's great for beginners too. If you have a passion for XR, you're more than welcome. Thursday evening of the event is when we formed teams. This was after a long day of workshops and meeting my friends in person for the first time. I was tired. It was a bit chaotic, but the stars aligned just right, and I couldn't have been happier with my team. Our project is a VR experience called Magic of Everyday, which explores the importance of presence and observing the magic around you and within yourself. Our intention was to help users understand their mental responses from the experience so therapies can be developed to help with a person's well-being. We ran into a variety of challenges, of course, one being time. We started working on Friday, and the submission deadline was Sunday around lunchtime. Another challenge was building the experience to the HTC Vive XR Elite headset, which was very new then and still is. There were some bugs to sort out, but I have to say that I love that headset and definitely want one. My main role on the team was as an environment designer and being the bridge between art and tech. Today, I'd like to show you how I quickly made the environment. Also, I mixed 2D and 3D, which is something I'm experimenting with currently. It's not recommended, but because I love shadow puppetry, I wanted to see how I could mix that traditional art form with VR. This is a quick show and tell of what went into creating this environment. Here you can see the forest at nighttime. Where I found the forest model was on Poly Pizza, and it's by Rachel Hosen. And what I like about this, again, is that it's on a platform. So the player is contained into this small area, which is really great for a short project, especially at a hackathon. So then they can just have all the interactions be happening in this area. Then I looked for a confetti particle system and found this free one that is Sherb's particle collection. Here you can see the confetti rain. Once the player finds all the blobs, the confetti would rain down. And I made sure that in the inspector, the pre-warm was unchecked. That way, once all of the blobs are found, it triggers the confetti on, and then you see it starting. If you were to have pre-warm checked, what that would do is it would have the particle system cycle completely through, and it would already look like this, like it's just raining, and you wouldn't get the effect of it initially coming down, which is more dramatic for the player. So that's why I left that unchecked. And then I chose this skybox, which is really nice because I was able to edit it and make it a darker purple to match this real shadow effect that we were going for. And we were using the darkness to be comforting and provide a sense of presence because you're more in the dark. So it was just a unique way that we were looking at that. Then finally, for the shadows, I actually used PixArt AI image generator. And I chose this because for the shadows, if you notice on this bear, the bear has 5 legs, little weird, and the owl doesn't look completely perfect. It looks a little fluid and blobby. If you think of shadows, they're not completely perfect. And they do have that like warped look to them. And I thought AI would be one, fun to use, and just to see what it would create of that just random, warp look. So I went into PixArt. Let's just take a look at how to do that. And you can open the image generator, and it's in the upper left to try it out. And then we will type silhouette, forest animals, black and white, and then vector art, because I did bring these into Illustrator to clean them up. I didn't want them to look like AI had made them. And so that's why I wanted to clean up edges in Illustrator. So what's nice about this is it just gives just like a little bit of a strange look to the animals. What I actually generated for the hackathon is right here. And I'll just cycle through these. I really like this because it looks like the antlers are a tree on its own. It's really cool. And so then I would bring this into Illustrator and maybe just clean up certain things so that it looked slightly more natural. Like the fox made sure like everything was smoothed out, for example. And then Leon, my teammate, made these really cute blobs and animated them in Blender. And then I imported them into Unity and got the animations set up to go. Last thing is the lighting was really important. I turned off the directional light right away. Why even have that on? If I had it on, it would look like this. That would just be too stark for the vibe we were going for. So just turned it off. And then I put point lights on each one of the shadows. And that's it. It was such a great time working with my team. I really love them all. And I really am proud of the project that we made. It was a lot of fun. That's just a quick summary of the process I went through at the hackathon. And if you want to check out my team's project in more detail, there's a link in the description. I highly suggest attending this event if you can. It changed my life. And now I have new forever friends in XR too. If you like this video, please consider hitting that subscribe button, give me a like, and thanks for watching.